Hey guys, your boy Shaw Bellamy back with you another episode of my Phil Eagles Talk on my Fly Eagles Fly channel. It's dark out, but it's actually morning. I'm recording this before I go into work. Facebook and stuff was down yesterday, so I was going to do this video yesterday, but I really had no way of sharing it because social media was acting crazy and all that. But we're here now, so here we go. You can tell by the title, I'm going to go over a little bit of what's going on with Darius Slay, the Eagles cornerback. Supposed to be our all-pro cornerback, best cornerback on the team. Kind of clapping back at Eagles fans, because, it seems like Eagles fans are getting tired of Darius Slay, but they're really starting to call him out more because they believe he's not making enough plays on the field. And I have no problem with players. I actually believe sometimes players should clap back at fans or media or of the narratives being pushed about them. I have no problem with that when they use their platform to speak up. I'm like, listen, y'all shut the hell up. I'm doing my job, all the other stuff. What I don't like about what Darius Slay clapping back at fans or kind of making it clear, like, y'all better stop playing with my name and stuff. That's what he was trying to say. Like, don't play with my name. Here's my numbers ever since I joined the league and all this other stuff. Is your team just got y'all asses whooped by the Chiefs. And listen, that's kind of a regular thing in NFL. Teams get their ass whooped by the Chiefs. But the defense for the Eagles, regardless if you can say it was the Chiefs or not, there's no excuse. The defense sucked yesterday. And I'm talking about Darius Slay, all of them. They all fucking sucked. Maybe named for a few players like Josh Sweat and Javon Hargrave. So I don't understand how Darius Slay or any of these players, and they also too, because I've also bring up one of Jalen Reagor does the same thing. And I listen, daily reminder, we chose Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson because Jalen Reagor's coming off as a soft guy every single day. He always has to go on Facebook. He goes on Twitter, has to post some quote about how people's doubting him and not going to doubt him no more. Dude, at this point, dude, we have no return on investment with you. So I don't know why Jalen Reagor ever opens his mouth on social media, dude. I don't know why. But back to Darius Slay. The defense got their ass whooped and was like literally terrible. Could not help the offense at all, where Jalen Hurts and the offense was doing a really good job moving the ball, scoring points against that terrible Chiefs defense. I don't understand. You have no right to come out and have to feel like you have to defend yourself when your team just got your ass whooped defensively. So I don't miss me with that. I don't need people saying, well, Sean or Darius Slay saying, oh man, well, I've done this since I've been here. He only's given up 100. I think there was a stat where he's only given up 100 yards twice since he's been on the Eagles for been 3 years or whatever. Cool, bro. That's all good and gravy. Cool. But at the same time, there is also some truth to what the fans are saying about Darius Slay. He hasn't caused a lot of turnovers, and he hasn't been making a lot of big plays either. So I don't understand why he's acting like this is coming out of nowhere. It's the same thing what fans are doing with Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox, you can argue, is having a terrible season so far. It's very early, but Fletcher Cox, since we, given him that contract, he hasn't made a lot of big plays recently. So again, I understand Philadelphia fans can be a lot. They can be a lot. They try to confuse this passion they have for the stupidity that comes out of their goddamn mouths. But you can't sit here and get mad at the fan base just because they're really looking at it like, dude, you watching film, you're not making a lot of plays. And there's sometimes, he's not giving up 100 yards, but there is some plays this season where he's getting beat. He's getting beat. He's getting called for pass interference calls. So I don't understand why Darius Slay's making like this is just completely random and he has to defend himself. Dude, y'all got your asses whooped. The fans are going to be frustrated. Y'all did not do anything from the D-line. Like I said, name a few people that did, and Hargrave and Josh Sweat. But besides that, if it wasn't D-line, the linebackers was fucking piss poor. Eric Wilson, I don't know what the hell he's doing out there. And then the secondary. No one on the secondary is redeemable except McLeod at this point. And like I said, you could save Darius Slay because Darius Slay, I still believe he's a top 10 type cornerback. I like Darius Slay. This ain't I hate Darius Slay type. I like Darius Slay, and I hope he stays on the team for a while. But I'm not going to sit there and act like, dude, some of this criticism towards him is not warranted, dude. There has been a lot of big plays from you, dude. Yes, you haven't get up 100 yards. Great. You're a lockdown corner. Great. But we need also some plays from you. And it has been happening. If you sit here and watch his tenure with the Eagles, there has been times he's given up plays. He's given up. And and it happens, but he's making like he's this perfect corner and that it's ridiculous that people are calling out his name or whatever. Dude, in the end, fans are going to speak their mind. They're pissed. Your team just got your ass whooped, and defensively, you guys hold the end of that. It's the same shit that's going on with Nick Sirianni. Not same shit, but on the other aspect, you got Nick Sirianni, who's coming out, our head coach, and saying that, yeah, right now we're all pissed. No shit, dude. We're pissed. And yes, I told people coming this season, I don't have a lot of expectations for the Eagles this year. It's kind of just trying to find out if Jalen Hurts is going to be our guy going forward, because seems like we're going to have a whole bunch of draft picks at this point. Is Nick Sirianni the guy going forward as the coach? Because I'm pretty sure they're not going to fire him after 1 year. So it's really just a tryout period for the Eagles right now. You want to see who you want to bring back. Maybe this is going to be Fletcher Cox's last year. Maybe the Eagles going to be like, listen, all that money we're paying him, and he's getting up there in age and starting to wear and tear. Maybe we need to look into moving him. Maybe we need to move Darius Slay. Maybe we need to do... It's really just to find out who's going to be on the roster this year, because I don't see us making no huge push to the playoffs or anything at this point, especially how the way the rest of our division's looking. Not looking great, but they're looking better than us. So, I'm going to wrap it up here, man. I didn't want to make this whole 10, 15-minute video. Darius Slay and the rest of the Eagles players got to chill out, dude. Like, I get it. There's fans that will just say some crazy shit, but dude, you got to block that noise out. Especially after your team just got destroyed by the Chiefs. And again, miss me with that shit, they're just being the Chiefs. I get it. The norm around NFL is you're going to get your ass whooped at some point by Patrick Mahomes and that Chiefs offense. But there was no resistance at all from any of the Eagles defensive players. Like I said, save 2 names that did anything that game. So again, you can't get mad at the fans for saying anything to you about you. Because again, if you look at his body of work since he's been an Eagle, yes, he has got up 100 yards. I'm not saying he gets beat every time, but he has not made a lot of big plays either. The Eagles just got their first turnover. The Eagles defense got their first turnover this past week against Patrick Mahomes, because he threw a terrible pass to Eric Wilson, or to one of our linebackers. I think it was Eric Wilson who picked it off. But the point is, that was our first turnover. Eagles don't know what turnovers are. So who the fuck are you constantly crying to about put respect in your neck? Dude, y'all haven't made no plays. So, of course, that's like I said, at some point the fans are pissed. Miss me with that, dude. And again, I'm a huge Darius Slay fan, but Darius Slay, Jalen Reagor, any of these dudes should not be coming out looking to clap back at fans or anyone. Y'all haven't done shit. So stop. Like, you can't bark, dude, when there's no bite. At this point, you haven't done anything for like big plays, separate yourself away from the pack. You haven't. At least while you've been an Eagle. I know why in Detroit he was, like I said, Darius Slay's a good corner. He's not like a terrible corner by any means. Guys can play the game. But at the same time, he hasn't made a lot of huge plays for Philadelphia. And I don't see him leading the league in interceptions. I don't see him doing what the Bull Diggs is doing it with the Cowboys. Like, come on, man. It's crazy. This also could just be a frustrating video because we're 1-3. Like, I don't know, man. It's insane. All right, man. But whatever, guys. I'm out. Peace.